Hello guys, in this video we are going to learn about simple tense and continuous tense. Today I'm going to teach about different types of simple tense and different types of continuous tense. Let's start with present simple tense. Present simple tense is used for facts, habits, general truths, everyday actions, news headlines, etc. Let's see the structure for present simple tense. It's subject plus base verb. We also call it V1 or first form of the verb. Plus we add S or ES to the base verb according to the subject. Now let's see an example. She drinks coffee every day. Here, every day is the keyword. Everyday means everyday actions or it can be a habit. So we use present simple tense for everyday actions. And according to the structure, it's subject plus V1. Now let's see another example. I drink tea every day. Here I takes drink, but she takes drinks. So what's the difference? Now let's learn this. We are going to use drinks, which is a V1, with he, she, it, or a singular subject. And drink is used with I, you, we, they, or plural subjects. So according to the subject, we use S or ES with the verb. And both of these are V1, first form of the verb. Hope you guys would remember this rule. Let's move to past simple tense. Past simple tense is used for completed actions of past. Now let's see the structure for past simple tense. It's subject plus verb to, or we call it past form of the verb, plus the object or the remaining sentence. Now we call it V2 as well. Now let's see an example. She visited France last year. Visited France last year. Now here the keyword is last year. Last year depicts past. Last year is past tense and we use past simple tense for completed actions of the past. So according to the structure, it's subject plus V2. Visited is a V2 form of the verb visit, which is a V1. She visited France last year. It's a completed action in the past. Now let's move to future simple tense. Future simple tense is used for future actions or promises. Future promises. Let's see the structure for future simple tense. It's subject plus will plus base verb plus object or the remaining sentence. Base verb is also called verb 1 or V1. For example, let's take the subject they. They will travel next week. Now, guys, look very carefully. Next week is the keyword. It shows future. It refers to future. And we use future simple tense for future actions or anything that is going to happen in the future. So according to the structure, it's subject plus will plus V1 plus the remaining sentence. If we change the subject to he, it is going to remain same. He will travel next week. Or she will travel next week. Or we will travel next week. Will plus V1, subject plus will plus V1. There's no need to add a S or ES according to the subjects, according to the different subjects. There's no need to add s to travel. It's different in present simple tense. We add s or es according to different subjects. But here, we are not going to add an s to travel because will always take a verb 1, v1. It's going to remain the same according to the structure for all the subjects. Just follow the structure for each tense. It's going to be pretty easy to understand if you understand the structure very well. Hope you guys would remember all these rules. And let's move to continuous tense. Continuous tense has three types: present continuous, past continuous, and future continuous. Present continuous tense is used for actions happening now or temporary situations of the present. Let's see the structure for present continuous tense. It's quite easy. Subject plus is, are, am plus verb plus ing or ing form of the verb plus the remaining sentence or the object. Now this is verb 1 plus ing. Let's understand the structure with an example. Let's consider the subject I. I am reading a book. So, according to the structure, it's subject I takes am, I am reading. Reading is V1 read plus ing, a book. A book is the object. If we take the subject he, it's going to take is. He is reading a book. If the subject is we, then it will take we are reading a book. Am is used with I, are is used with we, you, they, or plural subjects. And is used with he, she, it, or singular subjects. And in all of these sentences, it shows that these actions are happening now. A temporary situation of the present going to end soon. So this is a rule. Let's move to past continuous tense. Past continuous tense is used for actions that were happening at a specific time in the past. Actions that were happening at a specific time in the past. Okay? Now let's see the structure for past continuous tense. Subject plus was or were plus verb plus ing or the ing form of the verb plus the object or the remaining sentence. Was is used with the subjects I, he, she, it, and were is used with you, we, they. For example, I was watching TV when you called. This means that you were watching TV when someone called you. Specific time in the past. When you called is that specific point of time in the past when you were doing something. You were watching TV when someone called you. And for these kind of actions, we use structure for past continuous tense. Subject plus was or were plus verb plus ing plus the remaining sentence. Okay? Now let me tell you one more thing, that these kind of structures or sentences are also called interruptions or interrupted sentences. Here, when you called is an interruption, that you were doing something in the past when someone interrupted you. And for these kind of actions, the first action will always take verb plus ing. I was watching TV. And the second action, which is an interruption, the second action is going to take the verb to, simple past tense. Okay, past simple tense. Here, when you called is you plus V2. You called. Hope you are getting my point. Something that was happening at a specific time in the past takes past continuous tense. Let's move to future continuous tense. Future continuous tense is used for actions that will be happening at a specific time in the future. Let's see the structure for anything that will be happening at a specific time in the future. The structure is easy as always. Subject plus will be. Will be is important. Subject plus will be plus verb plus ing plus the object and the remaining sentence. Now, remember that in all kind of continuous tenses, we always use verb plus ing. Continuous tenses always take ing form of the verb. Remember that. For example, I will be joining yoga classes next week. Here, the key word is next week. Next week shows future. Next week directly refers to future, that you will be doing something next week. You will be joining yoga classes next week. And these kind of sentences always take the structure of future continuous tense, verb plus ing. Now, if the subject is he, she, it, we, or they, or singular or plural subjects, he will be joining yoga classes next week. Or if we take the other subjects like we will be joining yoga classes next week. For all the different subjects, it remains the same. All you need is to keep in mind the structures. Guys, why am I saying structures? Because if you could remember the structures very well, then learning tense becomes easy, very easy. And with this, I end this video over here. In the next part, I'm going to teach about the perfect and the perfect continuous tenses. Do like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.